Many modern psychological so-called disorders are simply the result of unconfessed sin, sinful lifestyles, and sinful habits. Even when it comes to true medical matters, the Bible teaches that we ought to consider whether we have any unconfessed sin. That's in James 5. Even when it comes to a true medical condition, the Bible says, always double check for sin. It may just be a medical problem in a fallen world. That sometimes happens. But the Bible still says, double check. Do you have liver disease because you're abusing alcohol? That's a sin and stupid. You have a real medical condition, but you have a real medical condition because of sin. These things sometimes go together. And when it comes to our thoughts and our feelings, we ought to do so even more, since the Bible explicitly teaches that unconfessed sin results in feeling awful. That the Bible teaches that explicitly. Unconfessed sin makes you feel awful. Read Psalm 32. When David was silent, when he refused to confess his sin, he felt awful. He felt disgusting. He felt depressed. Worry, anxiety, and fear are sins that can make you sick in mind and body. Not to mention the way lies, sexual immorality, substance abuse, bitterness, and envy can also affect you. To put it in a modern parlance, sin is never good for your mental health. Now, some medical conditions have nothing to do with personal sin. We know this because in John's gospel there was a situation with a blind man. And the disciples asked, who sinned, this guy or his parents? And Jesus didn't say, that's a stupid question. He just said, this time, neither. This was just something as a result of the fall so that I could display the glory of God in healing him. So sometimes there are medical conditions like that, and I would say the same thing with some things that we would refer to as psychological disorders. There are such things as hormonal imbalances. There is such a thing as brain damage. And sometimes there's a challenging mixture of both, sin and a medical condition. But just because there may be something truly medical does not justify sin. Just because there may truly be a medical situation, that doesn't justify, you don't become a victim in that circumstance. You're still made in God's image, you're still a moral agent.